find out what the dog gets to see in his life. On page 17, they fell onto the bed, and he mounted her, and she said, "The field is fertile, beware." And he said, "I embrace the fertility." And he plowed the field until it grasped the sheets in its fists, arched its back, and cried out with joy. Puppy's watching the dog, Endo or Elmo, so I forget his name, but the dog watches these sex scenes. Of course, she had the advantage of her tongue and her thumbs, and when I watched her kiss and fondle him, sometimes she would glance at me and wink as if to gloat, "Look at my thumbs, see what they can do?" So the dog doesn't have thumbs, and the girl's mocking the dog. "See, I have thumbs as a human. I can do things with this guy here in bed that you can't do, little doggy." There is something about the effort it took for her to lie down on her side to rest. Having removed her shirt and undergarments, the way her breasts fell just so across her chest as she lay on the bed. And the dog chimes in, "The smell would have given me an erection if I still had my testicles." Page 106. The poor dog has to watch another sex scene. She shrugged off her robe and stood naked, her large breasts with their brown nipples pointing at him. He was unconscious, asleep. She reached down and slipped her small hands into the band of his sweatpants. She pulled his pants down to his knees. She pulled his pants down to his ankles, then lifted one foot and then the other to remove them completely. She looked at me. I growled and I snapped. And Denny's suddenly awake. Woof, woof. The dog's trying to stop the groping scene. And she crawled onto the bed, reaching for him. So I barked again. "Make the dog go away," she said. She dropped her hands, which were clutching the crumpled robe, to her chest, and suddenly her massive breasts, heaving with grief, were exposed to him, and he had to retreat. He approached to comfort her. She dropped her hands. Her breasts shot out at him, and he flew back. "It's possible," this is the dog talking now, "it's possible I was witnessing a living interpretation of an antique pornographic penny bank, similar to one I saw in a movie called The Stuntman, which depicted a bear copulating with a girl on a swing." So the dog in the book knows what porn is when he sees it. And he saw this sick memory in his head, the poor doggy's head, of this bear copulating with a girl on a swing. These are disgusting things in a book for 7th graders. $60 million middle school. But we put trash in the library with my taxpayer money. Not cool.